Are still lacking consensus on education reform between the House and Senate chambers.
There's still time to reach an agreement before the end of May, when the session typically wraps up. NBC5's James Maloney is live for us outside the State House now. James, there are some big stakes here.
Yeah, Brian, as you mentioned, Vermont Governor Phil Scott won't be signing a budget until lawmakers present him with an education reform plan that he can support. Now, it's unclear how far he's willing to go on that ultimatum he originally made in January.
It's about negotiation, coming to the table in good faith.
That's Governor Phil Scott back in 2017 when lawmakers struck a deal over a health care plan for teachers. The issue held up the state budget for the upcoming fiscal year, but an agreement was reached days before a state government shutdown could take effect.
Shame on them if they let it go 2 months without coming up with a solution.
Flash forward to now, and education is still one of the most contentious issues under the Golden Dome, but the details are different this time around. Now, it's how to transition to a new education finance system. Governor Scott wants statewide school consolidation, but House lawmakers pushed forward a plan that makes that change optional.
Our bill was strong. I think we have lots of support for this bill across Vermont, and we're looking forward to seeing what the Senate does. And we just we're starting to feel a sense of urgency here around the calendar.
Meanwhile, the Senate is more in line with Scott's wants for ed reform and a property tax buy-down, but both chambers have to reach an agreement before they send final legislation on those issues to Governor Scott's desk.
Honestly, I don't think we've made much progress at all. In fact, I hate to be this way, but it's just a fact.
There's 2 months left to get a budget through before a shutdown. The situation would be unprecedented for the state, and lawmakers agree it would be an extreme scenario.
Talk of a shutdown is very overblown. I cannot see it happening myself.
It would be a very, very big deal, and we're hoping to avoid that.
I would be surprised if he would allow that to happen, knowing him the way I do.
And today, the Vermont Senate gave preliminary approval to the annual yield bill. This includes buy-down money that would decrease the projected property tax increase to 4%. Meanwhile, the House plan would have that increase up to 7% because they wanted to extend those funds over to the next year. Live in Montpelier, James Maloney, NBC5 News.